Right at the top of this video here about Apollo AI or Project Apollo, a supposed money-making system, program, or app that is not legit and is a scam for sure. Hit the like button down below. That'll help more people find my video and avoid this scam. It really helps a lot. Comment down below with your favorite breakfast food as well, or just say waffles and I'll send you a waffle emoji in return. The more engagement I get, the more people I can help. That's how this apparently works. You might also be seeing this going around as an AI paycheck system, AI paychecks. That is a lie. There is no AI paycheck system to make money. Don't believe that if you see it. So you can see on my screen here, I went to a website that claims there's something called Apollo AI or Project Apollo. And it's a money-making system. You don't need any tech skills is what they're going to claim. You don't need any sort of, you don't need to be really young. You don't need to have any sort of wherewithal, apparently at all, is what they claim. And you can make a lot of money easily. And I've seen these sorts of scams over and over again. Now it's called Apollo AI or Project Apollo. If you're looking around for Project Apollo reviews, download system, program, app, whatever, or Apollo AI. I have information here that can help you. This is something that resembles a lot of other scams I've seen before that will tell you it's only going to be very low cost. And then they charge you money and it's a whole lot more money than you thought you were going to be charged. And then you're hit with more charges maybe later. And that's what this is. They're trying to take you for every penny that they can. Big surprise, right? And maybe they'll take you to a WhatsApp group chat at a certain point or on another group chat platform. And there they're going to try to scam you even more. And that's what these sorts of systems are, these programs, whatever. There's no app. There's nothing actually called Project Apollo, despite the fact there's a box that says Project Apollo at the end of the video, like it's like an old PC game or something, one of those big boxes. That's not what this is at all. So I'm going to hit play on this here. It says how they are paying AI paychecks, an AI paycheck system of up to $5,453.25 a week for just 15 minutes of simple smartphone tasks. Watch now. And they call it an AI paycheck system over and over again. There is no AI paycheck system where you can earn money on autopilot easily, having no tech skills and only working very, very few minutes per day. That is not true at all. So don't believe that.
Let me ask you something. Have you ever used ChatGPT, Google, Siri, Alexa? Have you ever typed a question, read the answer, and thought, that's not quite right, so you rephrased it? Have you ever picked one search result over another, corrected your phone when it auto-corrected wrong, and chosen option A instead of option B? Congratulations, you've been training artificial intelligence for free.
So I had to refresh in order to stop it or pause it because you can't click on it. This guy has nothing to do with this. He looks like an AI generated version of whoever it's supposed to be. And he has nothing to do with it if it's a real person who's been manipulated with deepfake technology, face replacement, or whatever. Just know that. No one famous ever endorsed this. Testimonials are fake. All this is bad. You don't want to buy Project Apollo or Apollo AI or an AI paycheck system. If you want reviews, my review is don't order this and go and do something legitimate where you know you can make money. And no, there's nothing that I know of that's like this where you can actually earn money legitimately, easily. I wish there was, trust me.
For free, while trillion-dollar companies turn your feedback into profit. But here's what most people don't know. That exact same work, choosing between two answers, saying this is helpful or this isn't, is worth $50, $60, sometimes $100 a day. You've just been doing it for free.
Now paying Americans over $500 a week.
Don't believe me? Ask Patricia.
When someone explained that AI paycheck to me, I felt stupid. I use ChatGPT every day for
She is AI.
No, that's not what I meant. Or this answer is better. I was literally doing the job for free. Now I do the exact same thing. Pick which answer sounds better. And I made $16,000 last month. Same skill, same 5 minutes. Except now I get paid.
I thought there had to be a catch.
All right, I had to refresh again to pause it. All the people in these testimonials are fake. They look like they're completely AI, including the backgrounds and everything. So just know that.
Who pays you just to say, this answer is good, this one is...
So it says Florida on his shirt with a gator, but that's not the Florida Gators logo. It says Florida, and it has a alligator on wheels.
I used to do scrolling my phone.
That's an AI mistake.
There's money in my account.
My granddaughter showed me. She said, Grandma, you know how you're always complaining that Alexa doesn't understand you? That's the job. Tell them what sounds right and what doesn't. $1,500 a week for doing what I was already doing anyway.
3 completely different people, different ages, different backgrounds, different states, but they all figured out the same thing. They were already doing valuable work. They just weren't getting paid for it. Now they are.
Thousands of Americans now earning at least $50 daily for common sense feedback. No technical skills required.
From free labor to real income, how everyday people are finally getting paid for training AI.
Now they are getting...
That voice right there, did it sound familiar? That's Dr. Oz's voice. And it's because these scammers use Dr. Oz and deepfake AI depictions for other products as well. And they use Dr. Oz's voice right there for a generic person, which is pretty hilarious.
Getting paid, and it's not just them.
I'm a warehouse supervisor. I don't know anything about AI, but I know when something sounds weird and when it sounds normal. That's all they want, your honest opinion. Last week, I made $23,000. This week, I'm already at $1,200, and it's only Wednesday.
My husband laughed when I told him about this AI paycheck. He said, nobody's going to pay you, just to pick which answer sounds better.
They keep having the same sort of looking lamp in the background, I notice. That lamp in the background looks similar to one of the previous testimonials.
We were both already doing on our phones.
Because it's an AI generated video, of course.
Free.
$4,000 a week for a married couple doing tasks on their phones. The same tasks you probably did 3 times today without even thinking about it. The only difference, they found out how to get paid. And today, so will you. Now let me be clear about what this is not. This is not crypto or NFTs or anything you need to figure out. This is not starting a business or selling products to strangers. This is not those scam apps that pay you 2 cents to watch an ad. And this is not Uber or DoorDash or any other side hustle where you trade hours of your life for minimum wage. This AI paycheck is simpler than all of that because you already know how to do it. You've been doing it for years. The only thing that's changing is that now, finally, you'll get paid.
No training required. Americans earning thousands weekly using
I have to pause again. That's Anderson Cooper's voice, AI voice.
Using skills they didn't know they had.
So if you've ever felt like the economy is rigged against regular people, if you've ever watched tech billionaires get richer while your paycheck stays the same, if you've ever thought, I'm working hard but I'm not getting ahead, here's the truth. You've been creating value this whole time. Real value. Billions of dollars of value. You just weren't getting your cut. That changes today. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to show you why trillion-dollar companies will pay you $50 or more for 15 minutes of work you already do every day, and why they're desperate for more people like you. The simple reason most Americans have no idea this opportunity exists, and how a small group of people have been quietly collecting checks while everyone else does it for free. Real numbers from real people, teachers, nurses, retirees, parents who went from unpaid AI...
Okay, blah, blah, blah. So if an online offer seems too good to be true, it probably is, right? And that's what this is. These videos, like this one, they'll keep going and going. He said in the next 4 minutes he's going to explain it. That's a lie to get you to keep watching. They never really explain exactly what they're doing, but they do give you hints of what it might be, but then it never ends up being that whenever you pay the money, which is not a surprise, right? And so after you watch a video like this, it'll claim there's an AI paycheck system, like I said. It'll finally go to the final page, which in this iteration, it looks like it went to buygoods.com, and it's called Apollo, the AI-powered lottery prediction engine, or the AI Paycheck System, Project Apollo AI Paycheck System. And this is just not legitimate at all. They claim that, hey, you know what? We're going to charge $997, but we're going to give you the price of $147. Just trust us. You're going to like it. And no, don't trust that at all. And here's the worst part. On this buygoods.com website that I saw, it has a pre-checked check under the buy now button, far under it, that says, by placing an order, you acknowledge you have read and accept our terms, conditions, and refund policy. And the question is, why is that so far under the buy now button, and why is it already pre-checked? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, which also is not a surprise at all, right? That's not a surprise in terms of what we see with these sorts of things. So I hope that I helped you. I wish there were other systems like this. Do not fall for this Project Apollo AI paycheck system. This is something that has no legitimacy whatsoever. It is not going to help you earn a lot of money. It might be a course or something, but like I said, these sorts of program systems, whatever you want to call them, end up charging people more money than they thought. They never get what they thought they were going to get. It's never what was described in the marketing video, like the one we just watched. Big surprise. Like, comment, subscribe, join button is down below. Project Apollo, the AI paycheck system. Don't fall for it. Thank you so much for watching.